Hi guys, welcome to your own channel where we share exciting and mysterious stories. I hope you are ready to start an incredible crime story. Today we take you on a journey to the mysterious small town of Redville, where the murder of a young man changes everything and the determined detective must uncover the secrets hidden in the shadows. So bring yourself a coffee or tea and relax in a cozy corner to discover the hidden secrets of this exciting story. Oh, you may forget later, so please subscribe to the channel now and like the video. Let's go. In the quiet little town of Redville, everything seemed calm and normal. However, beneath this apparent calm, there were secrets that only a few knew about. Our story began a cold winter night. On this night, the local police received a report of a murder. The body of a young man named Jack Harper was found by a river in the countryside. Jack was a kind and popular man who is known by all. With his death, a shadow of fear and insecurity fell on the city. Detective Alex Murphy, recently transferred from a big city to Redville, took over the case. He was an experienced and intelligent man who quickly began to investigate Jack's death. The first clue was a text message found on Jack's phone. The message, sent from an unknown number, simply read, "I know the truth." For Alex, this sentence meant the existence of a big secret. Did Jack know something he shouldn't? Checking Jack's life, Alex noticed that his behavior had changed in recent weeks. Jack rarely spends time with his friends and he's often alone. He also recently bought a notebook that he always carried with him and seemed to write something in it. Alex went to Jack's house and talked to his mother. He was worried about changes in his son's behavior but didn't know much. "Jack told me he found something that could change everything," she pointed out. Alex looked for Jack's notebook and finally found it in his room. There was scattered and unintelligible notes inside the notebook, but one page caught his attention. "He controls everything," Jack wrote on that page. "No one is safe for him." This sentence made Alex think, who can be so powerful? Was there someone in the small town of Redville who had everything under control? Further investigation revealed that Jack had somehow met a man named Michael Black. Michael was a rich and influential man in the town, and there were many rumors about him. Some said he was involved in illegal transactions and associated with dangerous people. Alex decided to confront Michael. But Michael, a cunning and clever man, managed to escape from all the accusation that Alex made against him. She claimed she barely knew Jack and had nothing to do with his death. As Alex continues his investigation, he realizes that anyone who gets close to Michael ends up in trouble. But he was determined to reveal the truth. As time passes and more evidence is gathered, Alex learned that Michael and Jack are investigating a smuggling ring run by Michael. Jack was going to reveal this information and was killed because of it. Finally, with the cooperation of some people from the city, Alex gathered enough evidence to arrest Michael and his associates. They were caught, and justice was served for Jack and all those wronged by Michael. The town of Redville returned to peace, but the people never forgot how a determined detective was able to uncover their town's dark secret. This story was not only about crime and justice, but also showed the power of truth and individual courage to stand up against oppression and corruption. After the arrest of Michael Black and his associates, the town of Redville returned to relative peace. However, Detective Alex Murphy knew very well that this was not the end of the story. He was convinced that parts of the puzzle were still unsolved. As the investigation continues, Alex learns that Michael's smuggling ring is part of a larger organization that operates in several cities. He decided to work with state police to destroy the organization. While analyzing encrypted messages and digitally recorded documents for Michael, Alex came across a name, Shadow Network. The name was completely unfamiliar to Alex, and there was only one way to find out the truth. He had to penetrate the depths of darkness. State police identified Detective Jane Carter as Alex's partner. Jane was a smart woman who was good at analyzing digital data. He and Alex quickly became an efficient team, working together to find clues to the Shadow Network's activities. They realized that this network is involved not only in drug trafficking but also in human trafficking and money laundering. It seemed that the leaders of this network were very powerful and influential people who even had influence within the government. Alex and Jane decided to find a former network agent who was now in prison and extract information from him. This agent, a man named Thomas, is considered to be one of Michael Black's close associates. He was arrested for betraying the network. Although initially reluctant to cooperate, Thomas eventually provided Alex and Jane with valuable information after negotiating a reduced sentence. He said that the real leader of this network is a person known as Mr. X, who always hides in the shadows. With this information, Alex and Jane decided to set a trap for Mr. X. They designed a fake contraband shipment and leaked its details in such a way that it reached the network. Everything went according to plan, and finally one of Mr. X's agents came to a meeting place to make the deal. This person was a woman named Natasha who worked as one of the senior assistants of this network. Alex and Jane arrest Natasha, and during interrogation, she reluctantly provides more information about the network and Mr. X. Natasha is told that Mr. X has always kept his true identity a secret and only communicates through calls. Encrypted communication with members establishes. With Natasha's information and analysis of corrupted contacts, Jane was able to trace one of Mr. X's recent calls. The call led to a luxurious house in the suburbs. Alex and the police team raid the house with legal warrants, and to their surprise, they find a man named Richard Duncan, who seems to be a successful and respected entrepreneur. Richard initially denied everything during interrogations, but the digital financial evidence was undeniable. He eventually admitted his role in leading the Shadow Network. With the arrest of Richard Duncan and other members of the Shadow Network, the city of Redville and several other cities were once again saved from the clutches of this criminal organization. Alex and Jane were admired for their bravery and abilities and were recognized as unsung heroes who served the community. This saga was not only a story of crime, but also a story of sacrifice and standing against injustice and corruption. The city of Redville once again returned to peace and security, but the memory of those dark and mysterious nights always remained in people's minds. In the end, Alex Murphy concluded, even in the darkest moments, there is always a light of hope that can illuminate the path of justice.